Welcome back to Total Pulse Sports. Got Coach Moji, the OG, Coach Lambo, Coach Hutchings. Following up with a video that we made a little bit earlier, we didn't have the old coaches here. Biggest news of the day, is Jeff Saturday ready to be the head coach of the Indianapolis Colts?
Let me say this. His name is Saturday, right?
Correct.
Okay. Last time I looked, most of the time NFL football is played on Sunday. Anyway, he's just coming up the daggone booth. What? Matter of fact, I was like, what? Saturday? What? Really? You couldn't get nobody else. Nobody that's already on the staff, or nobody that has a track record of coaching. You're just gonna bring him just Saturday just because he played for him. What? Really?
Coach Lambo?
First of all, we need to stop getting this old man stop being mad all the time because he's the most crankiest guy in America. Now, first of all,
Cranky Moji.
Cranky Moji, yes. First of all, Frank Reich, it was his time to go after my Patriots smack on the Colts. I mean, they got sacked 9 times, so basically they needed the time for the adjustment was to come. But if you ask me, is Jeff Saturday ready? Yes, I think he's ready. It's not a shocker that they put him as an interim head coach. And since he's smart and he knows more than me, he's supposed to know more than me. Do you understand the status, Coach Moji OT? It says interim head coach. Interim. Interim only means.
I know.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I know exactly.
No, you don't. Interim only means the rest of the season. That does not say that he's going to be the future head coach of the Colts.
Well, do you not think that there was more deserving people in front of him?
No.
Nobody. Not a single person on their coaching staff.
No. They just fired their offensive coordinator a week ago, Marcus Brady, who was an African-American, if you want to go that route. They fired him. So, no. Nobody in the staff, I don't think it's that good. I mean, they just lost their defensive coordinator, Matt Eberflus, to the Chicago Bears defense as the Chicago Bears head coach now. They lost a lot of key guys last year into 2 years ago. I mean, you can sit there and say, I don't see a lot more deserving guys.
But all you've done since you retired from football is talk about sports, commentary. Now all of a sudden you can be an interim head coach.
High school coach.
First of all now,
private school.
if you was in his same situation, you'll take the head coaching job. You tell me you wouldn't turn down the money and whatever. And first of all, the knowledge of the Colts is very important. Jeff Israel, the owner, wants somebody inside Ursay. Yeah, shut up. Ursay or whatever wants somebody inside that knows the game the back of his head. Jeff Saturday is a Pro Bowler, a long-time Hall of Famer. He played with Peyton Manning. He's won a Super Bowl. He's been to the Super Bowl. He knows the game inside and out. So, no, I don't have a problem of Jeff Saturday being the interim head coach of the Colts. It doesn't bother me at all. My point is, at the end of the day, is we need to stop being all worried and concerned about, he came out the booth and all this. He ain't the only person. He won't be the last.
So I definitely hear your points, but you got somebody that is a consultant of the team being named interim head coach. You look back at all these other coaches, they are doing something. They've had coaching experience.
Okay.
You got a guy that has 0 coaching experience.
But you got to
do the best players make the best teams, or the best coaches make the best players?
It's a players game. It's all about the players, just like Bill Belichick said. The players win games, not the coaches. Players win games. So, including to my point, I mean, you can say Jeff Saturday ain't got no experience, but Jeff Saturday got to start somewhere. I mean, he got to start.
Has head coach started?
I started as head coach somewhere. 32 teams. There's only 32 jobs as the NFL.
Yeah, you got fired as a head coach, didn't you?
Yeah, but that's not the point. That's not the point.
So you and Reich got a little in common.
Well, that's not the point. But there's only 32 NFL head coaching jobs. So 32 is not a lot.
But out of that 32, there couldn't have been someone perhaps from another team that could have got that. I know it's interim and blah, 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 blah. But still, you can't tell me there was not a better choice. And just because he's an all-time a Colt Hall of Famer, not NFL, a Colt Hall of Famer, and he played with man, That just gives him all the right to be the interim.
There'll be other candidates that are hot within the next off season. They just don't want to say nothing yet. Sometimes you got to keep. Sometimes the coaches that you want in the future, you keep them on the low so that all the other teams don't go ahead and take them. So he's just an animal for right now. So this is like the Colts have a plan B. So he's the plan A for right now, and then plan B they'll probably hire somebody else, or probably hire a college coach.
Yeah, I was about to say, you think they got one in waiting that
They
they're
got
already
one
looking
in
for?
waiting. That's why Coach Moji, the OG, needs to stop being mad all the time. They got somebody in the waiting. I predict the future. I talked to Frank Reich last night, even though I'm a Patriots fan, and I'm glad in the way that we smacked them so bad. But they have somebody in place, and I don't wish on any head coach to get fired. But it was time to go, regardless if we had a winning record. There's
Do
plenty
you
of
think he got fired because they sat Matty Ice out for the whole rest of the season,
dude. They were dysfunctional. I mean,
just as a team?
they couldn't win with Carson Wentz last year. I mean, they were 9-8. I mean, the offensive line is bad. The defense isn't the same. The passing game and the running game, as far as scheme, they don't know what to do.
Well, Jonathan Taylor is hurt. So I think that has played a major role in their demise this season.
He missed one game. That was the first game he's missed in his entire NFL career.
No, he's missed more than one game. He's been missing quite a few games. It's not just one game. Anyway, I'm just saying, where are the backup backs? Where are the other factor backs? I mean, can't just put it all on Frank, right?
Well, that's all. That's on Chris Ballard and Jim Irsay, because it starts with the draft. They didn't do a good job in the draft, and this is what happened. And it was time to go. It was time to make a change. I'm sorry for everybody that you got fired, but it's the business. There's only 32 jobs, but you had a good run with the Indianapolis Colts. I have a lot of respect for you.
All right, you heard it here, Totem Pole Nation. Appreciate y'all for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Definitely check out those videos below, and we will see y'all next time.